coming from the city to 1.5 acres and now 14 acres, you do realize how much more bigger equipment we're gonna need to help us work the land. We basically live in an Amazon forest. And today's video is sponsored by DR Power Equipment because they sent us a brush mower. And we're gonna try it out, see how it works, and it's gonna help us clear this land. Let's go. I still have to put it together. This is all that it came with. Hook up the battery. Driving by itself. I'm not even pushing it at all, so it's self-propelled. This is first gear. This is second. Now third. I've never had to take care of this much land before, but what I'm realizing is that as soon as you clear a spot, you really don't have time to do anything else, because by the time you think about it and want to fix this fence, it's grown back, and then you got to mow it again. Maybe it's more of a winter project, but look at this. This was cleared, and it's already growing back. Here's the fence here. And then all this stuff's growing, all this stuff. The DR brush mower will forever be called Brutus. Brutus! Look at what he did. Eventually I'm gonna take this off and put a woven wire fence line on this section. But just to show you guys, look at this. It's pretty narrow in this spot to get a zero turn in here. But I would say he did a pretty good job, and they kind of wood chips it in a way. There's little branches. I just mow it over. Another way I do see using this is not only fence line, but clearing pathways into spots that I don't have pathways. When I want to run an electrical line or netting, when I'm putting pigs in the forest, pigs in the woods, and I can just bulldoze my way in there and then out, so that way I could run that line from the barn all the way out to the forest where I want them. This is a nice thick tree, and it cut it from the base right there. That tree was right here. There's nothing left. This is the next spot for our kuni pigs. We're gonna move them out in this area. For one, it's the summer, you know, it's pretty much the summer, and it's getting hotter. And this is gonna give them a lot of shade. And then also we want them to keep this area down, because this area is already grown back, or it's getting there. And we needed to keep it down from the fence line. This is a 15.5 horsepower Pro 26 field and brush mower. It has nearly 50% more power than the 10.5 horsepower model. This mower mows down 2.5-inch saplings, 4-foot high grasses, and 8-foot high weeds and brush. It has power steering with independent disc brakes on each wheel, so you can turn it a lot easier. It includes a full pressure oil pump, so you can mow steep slopes up to 20 degrees. And the 26-inch pivoting deck, which pivots side to side, allowing it to follow the contours of the rough terrain that we have. It's like a mini bush hog or a beefed up push lawnmower. Just make sure you put enough gas in it if you know you're gonna run it for a little while. It takes regular unleaded gas. Here's the key. You turn that to start it. You pull that up to turn on the blade. These are the different 3, 2, 1 gears. Third is fast. Usually I'm in 1 or 2. Has reverse. This is the throttle. Has 2 separate brakes. So when you want to turn left, you put on this brake, and then that wheel locks up, and then it turns it. So you don't have to actually turn it yourself. And then in order to operate the blade, you need to have your hand on this lever right here, the red one. This lever is to make it go, and then this is the blade, and you really have to have 2 hands to make it go and the blade going in order to make it run. When I first saw this brush mower in person, I honestly didn't think it was going to be this big, which is kind of cool because it has these beefy tires, and this looks like it's going to get the job done. What I also like about this is that that deck can be removed, and they sell different accessories on their website where I can switch out things like a wood chipper. And if you want to know more about this brush mower, I'll leave their link down below in the show notes so you can check it out for yourself. This is super overgrown. We're gonna take this brush mower, see what we can do with it. Yeah, this thing was doing its job. It's just that all these things are kind of over it, so it was basically making a tunnel right inside here. Man, all right, what do you think?
Yeah, that look at all that land cleared. Use this.
So I really like how it mulched everything, and we're just gonna keep going here along the fence line, see if we can clear all this today. I have gone mostly the past 7 years doing everything by hand and slowly building up the equipment that I get, the right tool for the job. It's not designed to get those corners, which, you know, I'm gonna have to come in here and do some of this fence line by hand. You know, that's the reality. Forestry mulcher, DR brush mower, string trimmer, machete. That will probably be the progression as we continue on. A couple things how I'm gonna use this is definitely for a fence line and also clearing pathways so I can drop a single wire energized line or a poultry net or a pig net, but slowly we're chipping away at it. You know, we're going. I see the progression that we have made in the past 1.5 years, and you know, it's just trying to improve just a little bit every single day. Do something, and then over time we're going to continue to work with this machine, this brush mower. This is going to help us out greatly as we continue to work the land, build the soil, build the land, and make it our family farm of our dreams. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.